Well, welcome to the game between the Dwyer Panthers and the Wellington Wolverines. Wolverines find themselves on the road up here in Jupiter. They're roughly about 40-45 minutes from campus to campus. And here comes our leadoff batter. It's going to be Torrey Payne.
Stopping first for the Wolverines, number 18, Torrey Payne.
And first pitch, and we're underway. Misses wide for ball one. Next pitch sails high. 2 balls, no strikes now the count. Two-0 delivery, going to miss high outside for 3-0. So batter's count here, easy. Torrey way ahead here. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's ball 4. So leadoff batter there for your Wolverines. Reaches base on 4 pitches.
Now batting number 12, Kaylee Riles.
Brings now Kaylee Riles up to bat. The first pitch in there for strike number 1. All right, first strike thrown by Dwyer right there of the ball game. Next delivery, going to miss high outside for 1-1. One ball, one strike on a warm one out here. Not a cloud in the sky. There's a bunt laid down. Nicely done, right over third base line. And Kaylee's going to be able to outrun that one. And coming on over to third base and second base go your Wolverines runners. So a little bit of chaos created by the bunt. That's exactly what you want to do. Purpose of the bunt. Now his runners at 2 and 3. All right, Angelina Varsity, the catcher now, comes to the plate. And first pitch grabs the outside part of the zone for strike 1. Next pitch gets batted, but foul in the box for strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes, count. Coach Bob, see the ball, drive the ball, great advice. See what you can do here. Take that to heart. He reaches out for that one, smacks it right over second base. Going to allow the first run to come in, and she's going to advance over to second as the ball comes to home plate.
Now batting number 17, Aaron Lowe.
So nice little RBI, kind of had to throw the bat out there just to protect the zone. Made contact, it was perfect. Right in the gap in front of the center fielder. So Wolverines now on the board, score of 1-0. And 2 other runners in scoring position. So far, no outs. All right, Aaron Lowe now at bat. And first pitch, just over the outside corner of the plate for strike one.
Don't chase.
It's going to be a ball hit over to short, eats up the shortstop. It's going to allow the Wolverines to score another run and now put runners at the corners on a hard hit ball.
Now batting number 99, Catalina Baranchi.
All right, brings Catalina now to bat with your Wolverines up by a score of 2-0. And first pitch misses low, and a steal over to second is going to allow a run to come in on the throw as Jasmine Jones crosses home plate. Another pitch misses low. Brings the count now to 2 balls, no strikes. And that one's going to get hit hard back to the pitcher. Looks back, Aaron at second, so no opportunity to advance, and the first out made. Brings Matty Touche to the bat.
Now batting number 3, Matty Touche.
Yeah, but you can just see it. Oh, it's you.
And pitch misses high for ball 1. And there's another bunt. It's going to just be foul to the right of first base line. Matty going to come on back. That one's going to get hit over into center field. Center fielder calls it under it for out number 2.
Now batting number 9, Samantha Ellis.
That brings up the junior, Samantha Ellis, to the plate with 2 outs. First pitch high outside for ball 1. Second pitch, low outside, strike. Good placement there by the pitcher. And the count now 1-1. The 1-1 outside pitch swung on for strike 2. One, 2 outside. We count now all even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And it's going to miss high for a full count. And 3-2 pitch is high for ball 4. So a 2-out walk now puts runners at first and second base. And brings to the bat now, Brianna Casey.
Now batting number 4, Brianna Casey.
And first pitch sails right down the river for strike 1.
Hey, have fun, Bree.
And it goes low for 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is going to get drilled. That's a fair ball. It's going to make its way over to left field. That's going to score 1 and bring runners to second and third. Nice hit there by Brianna Casey into left field.
Now batting number 11, Gabby D'Arcangelo.
All right, Gabby D'Arcangelo comes up for her first at bat of the game. With 2 runners in scoring position, and your Wolverines up by a score of 4-0 here at the top of the first inning. Shows bunt, pulls back for ball 1. Next pitch, low outside, nice block there by the catcher. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's a hit over and make its way into center field. That's going to score 1. And going to be nabbed at home plate is Brianna trying to come across. But a nice throw comes in from center field to grab the third out. But not before the Wolverines able to bring 1 more run across. We end the top of the first inning, putting up a crooked number, the score 5-0. The Panthers about to have their first at bat of the game. All right, bottom of the first inning, Dwyer getting its first at bats, down by 5 runs. Working from the circle. It's going to be Tori Payne, whose first pitch misses for ball 1. That one's in there for 1 ball, 1 strike. All right, 1-1 count. It's going to miss low inside for ball 2. All right, 2 balls, 1 strike. Leadoff batter here for Dwyer. Sweeps across the strike zone to bring the count to 2-2. The 2-2 pitch goes low, and now full count. All right, payoff pitch coming here. It's going to get hit high into the air, over into center field. Center fielder under it, calls it. And Gabby catches that for out number 1.
Now batting number 8, Ava Pratt.
All right, Ava Pratt now comes to the plate. And watches the first pitch miss outside for ball 1. One 0 pitch. Perfect for strike 1. Last pitch clocked in at 63 miles an hour. There's a swinging strike 2 and elevated there with speed to 65 miles an hour. As Tori continues to loosen up and dial in. Count now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Third pitch gets fouled straight back. And we'll stay here at 1 and 2. And just misses outside for 2 and 2.
I can? Oh, I can share my link.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
You never thought this would affect you.
All right, so full count now, 3 and 2.
I was like, who cares? Who cares? Now I'm getting texts.
All right, 3-2 pitch coming. Gets hit into the air, out of play, and over the backstop. And we'll stay here at full 3 and 2. Okay. 3-2 pitch. Is going to miss low. And Dwyer gets his first base runner on with 1 out.
Now batting number 34, Sierra Cook.
Stay in attack mode. You're good, just adjust now. You gotta adjust to him.
Pitch delivered there, ball 1. Just a little low. Just a little low.
I just got notified of your live streaming.
And it's going to miss low inside. A little attempted back pick, but unsuccessful there.
Mechanics.
Oh, thank you.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. That's going to be swung on and fouled. All right, 2-1 the count.
Be intentional.
Two one misses low outside for 3 and 1. 3-1 gets swung on to bring the count full. So another batter going to a full count here. Last one reached first, hoping for better results here. See what Tori's got dialed up. And that's going to get fouled to the backstop, bounce back into the field of play.
Hey,
And we'll do it all over again.
Execute better.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Three-two to the inside, goes to third, goes to second, goes to first, but able to outrun the second out of the double play. Is the Panther batter
Now
there.
batting number 13,
But now-
Kylie Guthrie.
Wellington able to get the lead runner for out number 2. And now 2 outs. Just a runner at first base. Wellington looking to get out of this half inning. And the off speed swung on a miss for strike 1. Second pitch in there for strike 2. All right, let's see if Tori is going to try to expand the zone or just come straight at her. And the high pitch gets caught. All right, so 3 outs. The first inning concludes with your Wellington Wolverines up by a score of 5-0. We'll be right back. All right, so just as we began the first inning, we begin the second inning with Tori Payne with the Wolverines able to bat all the way through the lineup in the first inning. Shows bunt, pulls back for ball 1.
She didn't act like it was her child. I don't know her really either to even like be able to.
And the off speed grabs the outside part of the zone for 1-1. One pitch gets batted foul, and we'll go to 1-2. One, two outside. Good eye there by Tori. All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes, now the count. Two gets blasted and over the fence and into the trees. Home run hit there by Tori Payne to start the second inning, as now your Wolverines go up by a score of 6-0.
Now batting number 12, Kaylee Riles.
All right, Kaylee's now going to take her turn. And timeout quickly called by the coach. So the fielding mask comes into play. And it looks like a change in the circle.
Now in the circle for the Panthers, number 25, Maddie Loudermilk.
And sure enough, Maddie Loudermilk now entering the game from first base. Slides over into the pitcher circle. All right, so now Kaylee about to step in for her at bat, now with the change in the circle after the home run hit there by Tori. And that one's going to get fouled out of play. Winds up landing over in the baseball fields just to the right of the third base benches, or the first base benches, rather. And pitch misses outside for 1-1. One pitch gets hit over to third base, and the line drive caught for out number 1.
Now batting number 33, Angelina Baranchi.
All right, Angelina now comes to the plate. And takes the first pitch and hits it over into right and center field. And she's going to get on there with a single. Nice hit there by Angelina right off the first pitch. Wasted no time.
Number 17, Aaron Lowe.
And it looks like we're going to have courtesy for the catcher. And in to run for her is Jasmine Jones. And first pitch in there for strike 1.
Don't chase, stay back.
And second pitch in there for strike 2.
Don't chase, see it up.
And swinging strike 3, and on 3 pitches, the second out made.
Now batting number 99, Catalina Baranchi.
All right, Catalina comes for her second at bat. And watches the first pitch outside for ball number 1. That's going to get hit hard, but out of play. The 1-1 pitch going to miss low, and the steal on as the ball hits the dirt. Jasmine reads that perfectly and advances over into scoring position with 2 outs for your Wolverines. Looking to get another run on the board if possible here. And an RBI waiting there for Catalina. She hits that one again hard, but out of play. And there's a nice hit, but right to the first baseman. So we saw a couple of good hits. One was a line drive to third, another one to first. But the damage is done. Wolverines able to extend their lead now to a score of 6-0. All right, bottom of the second we go. Score 6-0. All your Wolverines so far looking to keep it that way. Tori continuing to work in the pitcher's circle. Angelina behind home plate. Looks for the first pitch to be delivered. Comes in low outside for ball one.
Hey, you know what it is. Just fix it.
Next pitch in there for a strike. Now the count of 1-1.
Hey, fix it. Fix it.
One gets batted into the air and over the backstop. And now the count 1-2 strikes. One, two, sails high for 2-2. So, time violation called as the pitch can't be heard. The entry into the dugout is far away. The Wellington coaches are staying inside the dugout. We've noticed that the Dwyer coaches, this being their home field, are standing actually out in the outfield and yelling in. So kind of hard to communicate, doing the best we can here, and it did enough work to get the first out on the strikeout there.
Why can't we speak?
On Cardoso now the batter. And first pitch in there for strike one on the check swing. And the great placement there by Torrey Payne. Next pitch is going to make its way into center field. The base hit by Cardoso.
Now batting, number 23, Lily Lynch.
That's a 5. That's a 5. I said 5. It took me last minute to figure it out, but it's all right.
First delivery there, misses low outside for ball one. Panthers with their base runner over there at first base, looking for an opportunity to get into scoring position. Might look for a steal. Angelina keeping eyes on her. And pitch going to miss outside once again for 2-0.
Let's go.
Another time violation. So now the count goes to 3 balls, no strikes. A little bit of so the speed of the game, not to the umpiring team's liking. They have 20 seconds in between pitches, between the pitch call coming in and then Tori trying to get herself set, just pushing that limit. So we'll see, game might speed up here a little bit. All right, so 3 balls, no strikes now. The count on the time violation, giving an extra ball to the batter. And there's ball 4 missing inside. So Panthers trying to claw their way back into this game.
Now batting, number 23, Becca Flux.
Now with 2 runners on and just 1 out. Becca Fox now the batter for Dwyer. Shows bunt. Pulls back, but ball is strike. Ooh. Close call there at second as the runner on second base taking a little bit too long of a lead. Gabby crashes in from center field to try to get her. Just able to get back. Here's a nice strike. And the 0-2 is going to get hit, but foul over there by first base. And we'll do it all over again. 0-2 count. So no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners over at first and second with Dwyer down by a score of 6-0, looking to get their first run across the board. And the 0-2 swung on a miss for strike 3. So second out made there by Tori. Nice pitching.
Now batting, number 14, Alyssa Dover.
All right, the batter Dover comes in with 2 outs. And first pitch misses low for ball 1. See movement in the box. Looks like she's going to try to slap something. And second pitch misses high for ball 2. Bring that view down a little bit. Usually a slapper. This one ground towards third. I'm going to catch that for you. And the one that's going to get fouled straight down. And the count now 2-1. Now we can hear the call coming in. And there's a swinging strike 2. And I think actually speeding up the game has gotten Tori a little bit more dialed in. Getting more aggressive. I think they kind of poked at the beehive. Pitcher asked for timeout. Not sure what's going on. Two balls, 2 strikes. And going to miss outside. Count now goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And there's the 3-2 that gets slapped over to third. And unable to secure it is Catalina. That ball hits the ground. And the third out, an easy play at third, is going to wind up being an error. And now bases are loaded.
Now batting, number 26, Haley Taylor.
Had to know that ball was coming towards third base. We even knew as we set up that shot, but unable to handle it, unfortunately, was Catalina. And now Dwyer has 2 runners in scoring position, looking to try to get back into this game, down by a score of 6-0. First pitch there delivered is strike 1.
They know what you're trying to do here.
There's strike 2.
Pitcher's pitch.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Tori come right at her. Boom. Strike 3. Exactly what we should expect. Nicely done. All right, so despite bases being loaded, Dwyer strands 3 on the bases, not able to bring any runs across. We move into the top of the inning with your Wellington Wolverines up by a score of 6-0. All right, so top of the third we go. Maddie Touche going to lead things off here for your Wolverines. And first pitch misses outside for ball 1. Second one misses inside. 2-0. Gets hit over foul territory by right field, but lands and hits the grass. And Maddie going to come back into a count of 2 balls, 1 strike. Two one misses low outside, and now batter's count of 3-1 for Maddie. All right, 3-1 is going to be in there for strike 2, and the count goes full. Right in the top part of the zone. Good take, though. Not much you can do with that. But there's something to do with that as she drives that one out into left field. Nice hit there by Maddie. Got to get her on.
Now batting number 9, Samantha Ellis.
All right, so Sam Ellis steps in. Maddie over at first. Looking for an opportunity to move to second. It's there. The pitch misses for ball 1. And next one misses outside for 2-0. Sails high, and now a 3-0 count. Maddie dives back safely to first. Good job forcing that throw. You never know sometimes when that'll work its way and overthrow gets into the right field and you wind up working your way all the way around. And there's a 4-pitch walk for Samantha Ellis. That's a no outs. Runners at first and second. Brianna Casey now comes to bat.
Now batting number 4, Brianna Casey.
And Brianna's going to lay down a munt. It's going to move the runners over to second and third as she sacrifices.
Hey, way to do your job, Bree.
And now 2 runners in scoring position.
Now batting number 11, Gabby D'Arcangelo.
All right, brings the center fielder, Gabby D'Arcangelo, to the plate. First pitch in there for strike one.
Hey, new pitcher here.
And there's another bunt. Perfectly laid down. And a nice slide as Maddie grabs the outside part and sweeps her hand across home plate. Excellent job. Stay outside of any sort of potential tag. And that allows, on the sacrifice, another run to come across as your Wolverines go up by a score of 7-0. First pitch misses for ball one. And there's a hard hit ball. It's going to work its way out into the gap. Going to make its way all the way to the fence. She's going to run and extend to second base. And a nice job there by Tori as she gets herself a double and an RBI.
Kaylee Riles.
And Kaylee Riles is going to come up to bat. And a pinch runner comes in for Tori. First pitch delivered to Kaylee in there for strike one. And that's going to get hit and find its way over into right field. And Molly's going to come all the way around and touch first base. Nice speed there by Molly to come all the way around from second to home on the hit into right field by Kaylee Riles.
Now batting number 33, Angelina Baranchi.
There's a steal attempt. That ball's going to make its way into center field, where it's grabbed by the center fielder. It got past the shortstop and the second baseman, but center fielder doing a good job, doing her job to back up that throw. Now 2 outs. Runner in scoring position once again for your Wolverines. Angelina watches that pitch for 1-1. The 1-1 comes off the end of the bat, foul to the cage. For 1-2. In the outside pitch, reached on, hit deep into center field. Center fielder grabs it for out number 3. Well, Wolverines able to put a few more runs up on the board. We move to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Wellington 9, Dwyer 0. Bottom of the 3rd inning, leading things off for the Dwyer Panthers is Ava Pratt. And pitch delivered there. Called for strike one. And there is strike two. Bunt shown, but pulled back.
Finish the pitch, finish the pitch.
And that inside pitch gets knocked out of play. Over by left field.
Execute.
Count remains 0-2.
Execute.
0-2
Obvious.
hits the ground before home plate for 2-2. I'm sorry, for 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's obvious.
Good, how are you?
And the 1-2 is going to get hit over to third. Catalina fields it, fires to first. Kaylee grabs it for out number 1.
Too good for that count.
6-7. I just been
Now batting number 34, Sierra Cook.
I just been right on.
First pitch, low for ball 1. Next one misses low as well. 2-0. And 2-0 in there for 2-1.
Right there.
And there's strike 2. Now an even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, get that front foot down early. Let's go.
And there's a
There you go.
ball hit right on over to Kaylee. Picks it up off the ground, touches first base, and there's out number 2.
Now batting number 13, Kylie Guthrie.
Good pitch.
All right, Guthrie now the batter. Who swings at the first pitch. Nicely timed there by Aaron. Fires on over. Quality play there made by Aaron Lowe for out number 3. So we've concluded 3 innings. And so far your Wolverines been able to bring 9 runs across and not allowing any against. See what we could do here in the 4th to add a few more. All right, so Aaron coming off that great play there at second base, timing the bounce perfectly and gunning over to first base. Now flips from defense to offense as she comes to bat. First pitch misses low outside for ball 1. Next delivery outside once again for ball 2. Here's a swing strike for 2-1. And the 2-1 swung and missed for 2-2. And the 2-2 is going to get hit over to short. Shortstop picks it up, overthrows first base. And that's going to allow Aaron to reach first on the throwing error by Short.
Now batting number 99, Catalina Baranchi.
So third baseman Catalina Baranci now comes for her at bat. And first pitch going to miss outside for ball one. And that's going to miss inside and hit her. So Catalina's going to head on over to first base on a hit by pitch.
Now batting number 3, Maddie Touche.
All right, so here comes your shortstop, Maddie. Runners at first and second, no outs. She shows bunt, drops a nice bunt down. That's going to move runners over into scoring position at second and third. So nice sacrifice bunt by Maddie. So some good bunts laid down. Players doing their jobs.
Number 9, Samantha Ellis.
And now Samantha Ellis comes to the plate. Coach Bob calls her over. And Coach Bodenheimer is going to head over to the circle to speak to his team. So Sam watches the first pitch for ball one. And that one comes into the strike zone for 1-1. One high. Sam makes some contact, but it's going to be foul up first base. And now 1-2 the count. And that one's going to get batted out of play over the backstop. And we stay here at 1-2. One-two misses outside for 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two poked on the outside, grabbed by the second baseman for out number 2.
Now batting number 4, Brianna Casey.
All right, with 2 outs, Brianna Casey now comes up to the plate. And watches the first pitch sail high outside for ball 1. And hits that one hard over into right field. Right fielder grabs it for the out. Nice hit, nice contact, but right fielder able to chase that one down. And despite being able to get 2 runners on, Wolverines not able to bring any runs across, but still maintaining their lead by a score of 9-0. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th for your Dwyer Panthers, number 25, Maddie Loudermilk.
Oh, right. But majority clientele is going to cruise, right? So the price is going to go up.
Nice, Maddie. It's okay. Specific ending second, right? And so I never ended up winning. I think it's now this happened though. So this happened again.
Over here.
So it's like, hey.
Now batting number 99, Real Cardoso.
All right, stepped away from the mic there for a moment, chatting with some friends. But come back in here with a 1 ball, 2 strike count and 1 out. And pop fly out of play. There comes the 1-2. That's going to get hit over into the gap between right and center field for a base hit.
Now batting, number 5, Lily Lynch.
First pitch swung on a miss for strike 1. One gets hit straight up and out of play for now a count of 0-2. Forgot to mention, change of the circle, by the way, for your Wolverines is Grace Van Dyke now pitching. As Tori Payne left the game after a solid performance, giving up 0 runs and her team scoring 9, and her a part of that offensive job there. And there's a ball hit foul out of play to the left of left field. Count stays, no balls, 2 strikes. And foul tip comes to the backstop. And once again, we stay at no balls, 2 strikes. And foul to the left of third base. And we'll do it again. Pitch misses for ball 1. A little bit high, a little bit outside. One and 2 the count. And there's swing strike 3 and a throw down to first. No result there.
Now batting number 1, Danny Dee Davis.
So it looks like a few changes here in the lineup. Some other Panthers getting some opportunities to play. First pitch misses high for ball 1. Comes the 1-0. Gets hit high in the air, but out of play. It actually comes off the fence, stays in the field, but well in foul territory, needless to say. And count now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at first base. Grace Van Dyke on 29 pitches. Here comes pitch 30. Yeah, it's going to get swung, knocked foul. One ball, 2 strikes to count. And that's going to get knocked over to first base where it's picked up by your Wolverines. All right, Gabby D'Arcangelo going to lead things off for your Wolverines as we go into the 5th inning. Wellington up by a score of 9-0. Shows bunt, pulls back for ball 1 outside. Next pitch going to get batted over towards second base. Second baseman grabs it, scoops, tosses to first. Nice play there by 2. And out number 1.
Now batting number 14, Grace Van Dyke.
So Grace, who came in to relief pitch from Tori, comes for her first at bat of the game. First pitch swung on a miss for strike 1.
Pass the ball. Pass the ball.
All right, players being told to stay inside of the dugout.
Pass. I'll give it back.
Pitch there for strike 1. I mean strike 2 rather. So Gray's quickly down on the count now, going to need to protect. And watches that one. Thought about it for a moment. Holds back for 1 and 2. Ball knocked foul. Do it all over again. 1 and 2. One, two, on the off speed, goes outside for 2 and 2. And there's a nice hit over, though, to second base, who's able to get under it. Thought that was going to go a little bit further than it did. Hung up there for out number 2.
Now batting number 12, Kaylee Riles.
All right, Kaylee Riles now to bat. Watches the first pitch miss low for ball 1. Next, going to miss high outside for ball 2. And that's going to hit her. And Kaylee's going to head on over to first base with 2 outs. So 2 outs, runner at 1 is Kaylee Riles. Going to walk that off, shake that off. Fortunately, it hit the ground. Take a little bit of the steam off of it before it hit her. Okay, and the catcher Angelina now to the plate. Actually, catcher to catcher. Kaylee Riles also a catcher. Coming off an injury from last year. And the first pitch is going to get hit over to third. Third baseman's going to throw across the diamond for the third and final out. So no change in the score. Been stuck here at 9-0. And there's a bunt laid down, picked up by Catalina, throws, but not able to get the ball there in time.
Now batting number 26, Haley Taylor.
Reese Haley Taylor now up to the bat. Runner at first base now with no outs. And she's going to try to steal. Throw's going to be late. Change behind the dish as well. Samantha Gregory now catching. Is swing and a miss for a strike. Count 1 and 2. 1-2 swung on the high heat for strike 3. And there's your first out here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Now batting number 8, Ava Pratt.
And pitch swung on, foul to the backstop for strike one. Inside pitch in there for strike two. And that one gets hit. It's in foul territory. Team trying to close in on it, but not able to do so. Lands in foul territory. And we'll do 0-2 all over again. So the Dwyer Panthers, a runner at second base in scoring position. Looking to at least get one run across. Here comes the pitch from Grace. Gets fouled to the screen. And we continue to do 0-2. Oh-2 pitch is hit into center field. Nice basket catch there by Gabby D'Arcangelo for the second out. All right, so your Wolverines just 1 out away from clinching the victory.
6'7", I just been right on the highway.
Now batting number 34, Sierra Cook.
Oh, all right, take that back. 10 runs after 5. So just 1 run off. Oh, good. Bonus softball. Here's a swing and a miss for a strike. Brings the count to 1-1. One ball, one strike, the count.
Maybe, yeah, I was thinking of putting over heater. Yeah, no, that's not at all what it is. It's just the internet.
All right, we're in the top of the 6th inning. Back with you. Had a little bit of a challenge with the internet, but we're back and running. Score of 9-0. This is the first batter, Aaron Lowe, who hits one deep into center field and caught by the center fielder for out number 1. Brings now Catalina Barance playing third base to bat.
Now batting number 99, Catalina Baranchi.
First pitch, Catalina grabs the outside part of the zone for strike 1. Next pitch gets hit over to third base, makes its way into left field, and Catalina on with the ground ball to left field. Standing at first base now.
Now batting number 3, Maddie Touche.
Brings your shortstop, Matty Touche, to bat. First pitch to Matty misses high for ball 1. Jasmine Jones comes in to run for Catalina. And next pitch misses low. Throw down to second base. Jasmine in there safely is the throw just off target to the right of second base. Next pitch gets hit over into center field again. Center fielder dives for it, not able to get it. Jasmine going to head over to third, and on that throw, Maddie able to get over to second base. So now 2 runners in scoring position for your Wolverines with just 1 out.
Now batting, number 9, Samantha Ellis.
Timeout called by the coach for Dwyer. And they're going to put Samantha on intentionally, which loads the bases and gives a force now at any base. Figure he's going to tell his team to bring that ball home to prevent any more runs from scoring, trying to avoid that 10th run from coming across. All right, Brianna Case now to bat. And the first pitch to her misses high for ball 1. And that pitch, watched as it grabs the outside part of the zone for 1-1. And that's going to get hit over into left field, left center field. Gets caught, but that sacrifice allows the tag up by Jasmine. And now your Wolverines up 10-0.
Now batting number 11, Gabby D'Arcangelo.
And don't forget, we've got Maddie over there second. Gabby D'Arcangelo, nice hit over into center field. And here comes Maddie. She's going to get tagged out for out number 3. Well, fortunately, your Wolverines able to bring 1 run across. So now it's 10-0.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th for your Panthers, number 13, Kylie Guthrie.
All right, Wolverines just needing to grab 3 outs now to end it. And that one's going to get hit, but in foul territory. No, in fair territory. It's a fair ball. And a stand-up double by the Panthers as they try to avoid the 10-run run rule.
Now batting, number 25, Maddie Loudermill.
which I think might actually be 8 runs now in the 6th inning. See my reaction?
Yes, I did. You never know. I didn't want to get hit.
Here's a swing and a miss for strike 2. Loudermilk the batter. And there's a swinging strike 3 for out number 1.
Now batting, number 15, Tova Keeble.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Yeah, it's going to get popped up over the backstop. And now the count 0-2. Take a look at Grace there in the circle, still working. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And there's strike 3. So last 2 batters down by strikes. And now your Wolverines just 1 out away.
Now batting number 6, Cameron Cam Jam Solano.
Brings Cameron Solano up to bat for her first at bat of the game. Swings and misses for strike 1. Hits that one, but it's going to be foul. Probably going to bounce off, top of the dugout over at third base where your Wolverines are. And now Cameron going to need to protect down the count 0-2. And the 0-2 is batted high into the air. Catcher gets under it for out number 3. So that's going to round out the game as the Wolverines take the win by a score of 10-0. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody.
Our rival Jupiter. Good night, everybody. It's been